Ricky clap.
Right.
That was Ricky Wilson, frontman of the Kaiser Chiefs, introducing us to this interview on the podcast. Thank you so much for joining Paula's Run Club.
Thank you for having me.
Much.
You look very nervous. We're only going to.
I'm not nervous. I'm just excited. Nervousness and excitement are in the same family, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely,
Yes.
definitely.
Aren't they?
So on that,
Yeah.
are you excited about running a marathon?
No.
Marathon?
No, because one of the main things about running a marathon is that other people are doing it at the same time. I would do one on my own. I would be very happy to do that. If
So
my wife.
it's the atmosphere that puts you off. Because
Well,
for a
yeah,
lot of people, it's the atmosphere that.
I know, and they
makes
told
them
me
want
that
it.
when I did it, and it was annoying. Everyone said, put your name on your jumper, and it'll really help because people shout your name as you run
Did
past
they
it.
not know who you were? Anyway?
Well, no, of course not. No one recognises me. You only get recognised if you want to. But then I had Rick right on there, but when it came back, the K looked kind of like an H. So everyone was shouting, Rich, and I was like, who's Rick? Like that, and it was just so annoying, and I didn't want to eat the jelly babies because I was like, they're going to be laced with something, and everyone was screaming and shouting. I didn't like it at all.
But
I know that's really
No.
miserable.
I think it's really
it's
interesting
not.
because one
It's
of the
not.
things we were going to ask you was whether you run to music.
I run to the radio.
Ah, okay.
So I like to listen to the radio when I run because it's a bit of everything. Traffic and travel. No, but like,
I won't go that way.
if I listened to music, it wouldn't ever surprise me because it'd be my music. And if and also, I'm really bad at getting lost in my own thoughts about, it's like, when you're on a treadmill and you start doing maths.
yeah,
And then you go, I've lost the enjoyment now. I'm doing maths. I'm going. If I go up a notch, then I can get to this next 5-minute interval a bit quicker, right? And you start doing maths. I don't want to think about any of that. The radio helps because you get like someone says some inane chat you don't care about. Then there's a song you don't like. There's a song you do like. There's some bit of news, and I quite like the fact that it's just like I don't actually listen to it. It's just on like some people. I'm saying some people myself. Like I walk into hotel rooms, the first thing I do is put the TV on. I'm not watching it. It's just it makes it feel a little bit less weird.
right, okay, yeah.
Put the TV on, and it's the same
Atmosphere.
with that. It's some atmosphere that you can then tune out of. It's a weird
it's a
thing.
background
It's a
noise,
background.
so-
Yeah.
I check the pillows first.
You should-
No, just pillow quality matters to me.
I
but
guarantee you they're going to be in worse shape when I leave than when I arrive. Yeah, so I'm not bothered about that. But yeah, I can't be in a room without some kind of TV on. My wife says I watch too much TV, and she doesn't understand I don't watch any TV. It's just on.
It's the background.
The background noise. I get that. My husband's like that as well. But so when you run, do you listen to the radio outside as well, or is it just when you're on the treadmill?
Outside, on the radio, listen to the radio. I used to run with nothing, and I was quite militant about that, as in like I was better than anyone else who was running with headphones. Until I got some headphones, and then I thought, this is actually quite good, isn't it? It's an extra layer of this is my time and no one else's. And and that's exactly what it is. It's my time and no one else's, and an absolute cure-all.
So when you did that first that London Marathon, then
Nearly did it. Nearly did it.
Well, maybe
we'll
talk about.
It must have been 2012, I think. I think it was 2012. Yeah.
But did you? Because you're talking a lot about how it's almost that running seems like an escapism more than anything.
Yeah.
But so, did you go into that with time aims? Is that was part of what the issue around the atmosphere was?
I went into it because at the time I had an idea for a pop video.
Right.
And the idea of the video was they were going to put a camera here in front of me, and I was going to do the whole thing running, but speeding up and then slowing down, singing a bit, speeding up, slowing down. And then they were going to replace all the billboards in every shot with Kaiser Chiefs kind of stuff. Right? And it was going to be a massive thing, but then we couldn't afford it. But I'd already entered.
Right.
So I thought, well, I'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
And I turned up.
The worst can happen.
I turned up to, I didn't know, it's a celebrity, like, tent. So embarrassing. borrowing Vaseline off Michelle Roux Jr. And the annoying thing was, I'd never Vaselined in my life, right?
Did you know where to put it?
Well, I was just going, well, he's offering it to me, I better take it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, and then I was running about halfway, I was like, this is horrible.
Where do I put it?
I didn't need it.
So you just held it the whole way?
No, I had Vaseline in my thighs and on my nipples, and it just made me feel weird. And it made 2 like greasy patches on my vest, my rich vest. Oh God! And so that was embarrassing. Being one of the celebrities, I'd never do it. I'd never go to a celebrity tent to start it again, ever.
Just do it under the radar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a cool way, like Harry Styles did, kind of under the.
Well, I think
he was in the celebrity.
I think Harry Styles. I love Harry Styles, by the way. As my Instagram will, but I didn't realise I liked Harry Styles until my Instagram started giving me more and more. And I must be pausing on Harry Styles content a lot longer than I should.
Yeah.
So, I think the thing is about Harry Styles, he's very clever because he's gone so under the radar that it's now massive above the radar. If he just entered them, no one would care. But if he does it on the slide, people go, "This is amazing," and I'm like, "That's such good marketing, Harry."
Because Gary saw him after Berlin, didn't he?
He did, yeah, and he forgot
Briefly.
to ask him to come on the podcast, which was really annoying.
Yes.
Well, that is really annoying.
Should have just asked
One,
him.
because he's into running, he's very good at it. But 2, because he's Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Get him in a hotel room.
This setup would work really nicely.
Yeah.
So,
There's enough cameras.
Because you did actually go off pretty quick, didn't you?
I went off too quick. Yeah, far too quick. You know, like because they have those guys with flags.
Oh, the paces.
Paces.
Yes.
And I thought to myself, well, and I was
Follow one of them.
I was keeping up with one of them that said under 3 hours. I was like, this is great. I was hoping for under 4.
I've got Vaseline. I'll be fine.
Michelle Roux Jr. Yeah, I've left him in the dust. The dust's all on his Vaseline. So I was going for it, and my girlfriend at the time, this is probably why at the time, I got to her halfway point. I think 45 minutes earlier than I should have done, and they were worried at me, and I didn't know what was going on. And by the time it got to that tunnel by the Mermaid Theatre, I had no idea what was going on.
Oh, jeez.
I can't remember it really.
Had you taken on any fuel or anything, any drinks?
No,
So
because I was with this personal trainer who said that I should. This wasn't a phrase at the time, but raw dog it.
Oh God.
He said if I didn't, it made me I'm not going to say the word, a P word.
Yeah.
I'd be if I didn't do it. If I didn't do it with like about take. So I was
So
like,
you did
okay.
it with nothing?
With nothing, yeah.
Even breakfast? You had breakfast?
Yeah, I had blueberries.
Yeah. That'll do it.
That's what I had this year.
Really?
I went for Harry then.
No, that's. I mean, I was just. The thing is,
Just blueberries.
I think you panic. Take advice with
I was gonna
the
say, yeah.
Vaseline and blueberries.
Yes.
And you should just do what works for you, and you know what works for you.
Who told you to take blueberries?
I don't know. I think it was probably someone that just said
never heard of
no,
that.
because there's loads of like stuff going the week before.
Yeah.
You start because you're in that bubble where you think everyone's doing the marathon.
Yeah.
And everything's marathon. Yeah. Then you start hearing people go, "Oh, I swear by blues." And I'll eat loads of blueberries then.
This is the thing that we always talk about is, and I have to admit I've done it, and I've run for years, where you get to an event that's a step above to what you've done, and you suddenly think everyone else in that room knows more than you, and you should copy them because of it. And so I have done that, and so not quite to the extent of just rubbing Vaseline on myself, but to revisit that. But there are things you kind of do, and you realise actually the week before, just stick to what you know.
Yeah. Stick to your plan. Don't panic. And I panicked. And I ran too fast.
This is 2012. Is there any part of you who doesn't want to revisit it at all, and just get that last few miles?
You run in the super shoes now, do you?
Pardon?
You run in the super shoes now?
What are super shoes?
Shoes with the carbon plate and the foam. The spring
No,
wheel ones.
I don't know.
Oh,
no,
you just running regular?
I run in. I always.
Don't say plimsolls.
No, you know the Nike Trail, Pegasus. It's just trails.
Pegasus,
Pegasus Trail, Gore-Tex ones, and again they're fine. And I've tried on these amazing ones in the Nike store, but then I just think that my wife would notice that I'd spent that much money on shoes. And also, when I buy new running shoes, I buy them and I wear them for a bit as normal trainers, and then they turn into like running shoes when I've got a mark on them. Isn't it quite like a new pair of running shoes to make you go a bit further, a bit faster?
Yeah.
And it sounds terrible that it takes buying some new kit.
No, but it's one of those when you're struggling for motivation.
Yeah.
Getting a new pair of shoes, or even just a new kit, a new
Definitely,
jacket,
highly
a new
recommend
pair of
it.
shorts, makes you feel better going out.
It does matter. Yeah, I got a new hat the other day, and I couldn't wait.
Oh.
It's just a hat.
No, but it's like...
Do you run in a hat?
If it's... I wear a cap if it's raining, because I don't like rain hitting my face.
I always wear a hat, rain or shine.
When you say hat, you mean one with a beak, or you
Oh, yeah,
mean
it's
like
a cap.
It's got a cap, so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
has
yeah.
got that.
Yeah.
So even if it's sunny.
Especially if it's sunny.
Yeah,
Because I don't wear the shades. Because
okay.
I always comes back to my wife. She would never let me get a pair of running glasses. I would love a pair of those Oakleys that look ridiculous, but she would go through the roof. You know, the ones that are like that.
The Vanguard one.
Yeah, yeah.
I would the ones Josh Kerr wears, like
Yes,
quite,
yeah,
like
yeah,
almost. They're
yeah.
almost visors.
Yeah.
Like
I'd like that.
Yeah.
But
It's another layer of hiding.
yeah.
You can like take one step.
I
back
do like.
from it.
I like wearing a running hat. On a treadmill, I run a running hat.
Do you?
Yeah.
You don't get hot. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, I get hotter if I've got the hat on. That's why I wear it if it's raining, so I don't get.
When I run the
cold.
marathon, I wear a headband.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
So you wear a hat all the time.
Yeah, all
the
the- now-
marathon, you decided to switch it up for.
Yeah, exactly. What was I thinking?
So now running is. You've just alluded to the fact it's more of a personal thing, and it
Very,
almost
yeah,
almost
very,
like
very.
an escapism of it now.
It's escape. It started off because on tour, if I say for this hour and a half, I'm not doing anything, they'd say, no, you've got all these interviews.
right.
If I said I'm going running, it's like, oh yeah, great. In some way, it's kind of like, that's really great, because thankfully everyone's like knows it's good for your mental health and stuff like that. So you go for a run, and it just gives me a bit of time on my own.
Yeah.
So I run for 5 minutes, sit in a cafe for an hour and a quarter. No, I don't. Sit in the pub. No.
With your cap.
Yeah, I pulled
your
down.
cap on, yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know. So I go out running, and no one seems to mind. So that's good. It's nice to have a hobby where it's appreciated. It's not like me saying I'm going to watch football or something on the pub. You know.
Oh yeah, Gemma always gets at me. It's like you're watching men kick a ball around. It's like, it's so, but the idea is it's brainless. You can just get lost in something where you're not exercising your brain. You're kind of just being entertained.
It's weird with running because it's kind of like on the surface I'm zoning out, but there's so much that gets. It's like dreaming. There's so much that gets organised that slots into place.
Yeah.
And I always think it's the exact opposite of, in the middle of the night when you wake up and everything seems like an impossible challenge,
Yeah.
and you're just like panicking about everything. Sometimes you just get up and walk around for a minute just to like stop your brain. Running's the opposite. You go out thinking like that, you go for a run, you come back, and it's all like, it's fine.
Yeah, you solve things.
Solve things.
Did you write lyrics while you're running? Do you think
Yes, I do, and that's really a really tricky, because I always think to myself, have I talked to you about this before, about
Yeah,
writing
that's why I'm
writing
asking
stuff?
you, 'cause it's
Because
just
I always
come back
think,
to
I
me
wish
now.
there was a good way of writing stuff down. You said the watch thing
Yeah.
is a good way of doing that, and I have to stop, and I hate stopping. I feel like I've lost if I've stopped.
Yeah.
So I always try and remember it, and I think if it's good enough, I'll remember it, which is a really bad thing to think.
Yeah.
And sometimes I've forgotten it, and I've had to go round again past where I thought of it,
And it triggers
and it triggers it.
Yeah.
Like a tree will. Oh, that was it. And it's amazing how the brain, when you're running, it's like a Darren Brown thing where you see something and suddenly go, oh, that was the moment I had the thought before, and I have the same thought again. It's really. I do think of.
Which of your songs have been written?
I
on
wouldn't
the
be
run?
able. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Not because I can't. Not because I won't. Because
No,
I
no.
can't. I don't know.
Okay.
Over the last 10 years, most of them probably.
Really
Yeah,
interesting.
I reckon.
So you would rather, because I definitely, if I've got work to do, I would go for the run first and then come in and do the work. So if you're going to write, you would run. When is your preferred time?
Well, I don't really have. The thing is, I don't sit down to work really.
Oh,
I
okay.
just no, I don't like.
It's almost like not switching. I guess because you're never not on in that sense. Like it's almost like whenever things come, it's like almost run helps organise it. But
Yeah.
Because it's I feel like that was the one thing about being a professional runner is you're always thinking about something to do with running. That part of your brain's never switching off. Am I doing the recovery? Am I doing that? But then we have our structured days, and I'm just thinking your creativity can come at any point. I guess
That is true. It's like, all the greats said that if you can sit down, you can write for, hours. and you go for a walk and it comes then.
Yeah.
You can't just go for the walk.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, I don't even sit down and do that for hours, but I suppose I'm always...
You're always being
thinking.
creative.
Yeah, that's another thing that annoys my wife as well, especially in the middle of the night.
You get up and start writing it down.
The amount of voice notes on my phone that are echoey with also the sound of me weeing. And I embarrassingly send them to the rest of the band and go, how about this? And all you can hear is like, this. I'm obviously in the bathroom and there's a tinkling going on. How are we going to recreate this tinkling? Is that part of the idea? Yeah.
So the twins.
Yeah. Interesting segue.
The twins. Yes, I have twins.
They're obviously...
I thought you were talking about my greased up nipples.
We can do if you want.
How old are the twins now?
They're 3 and 3/4, I think. April,
I was going to say one's 3 and one's 3.
Yeah, they're 4 in April.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Oh, April
So they're
what?
a little bit too
29.
young to...
Oh, I'm
presumably
17,
you don't
so...
run with them. Like
No,
you
no,
go
God
to-
no.
you go to
I don't run with
get
them.
to-
Oh, no, not with
on
them.
the road.
Not with the dog. I've tried it with the dog. I see people running with the dogs. I get really jealous. I took mine once.
You just zigzagged underneath.
No, not at all.
No.
He just kept stopping and looking at me like I was mad. And then I'd wait for him, he'd come, and then I'd run for a bit, and he'd just be like, ah. And the next day, I put my running kit on, he hid. And he wouldn't go for a walk with me.
Opposite of all other dogs.
Yeah. And then even when I didn't have the kit on, he wouldn't walk with me for a week.
Wow.
Yeah, you'd wait for Grace to do it.
What's the breed?
He's a Labradoodle, so half Labrador, half Poodle, but he's lazy.
Okay.
And my kids, no, they see me go out for a run, but they're very confused at the moment because they think that's work. I'm either going to work or I'm always going to work.
Yeah.
If it's a run or I'm in a 3-piece suit.
But to be fair, it probably is one of those things. Like we were saying when we recorded the other day, weren't we? About what do you kids think that your parent? What did your kids think you did, or you do as a parent? So if they were to say what your job was.
Oh no, I sing I Predicted Riot.
Yeah.
Yeah. On stage, and people go yay. Yeah, that's what I do.
Can they sing any of your songs?
I Predicted Riot.
Yeah,
I Predicted Riot. Yeah, they like that one, and they also like Only You by Yazoo, but they don't know I didn't do that one. They're very keen on lots of songs. Pink Pony Club, that's their favourite at the moment.
So do you because of all these commitments and stuff like that, you literally can, and especially on tour when it's busy, do you literally almost at the drop of a hat could go for a run? It's almost like at any point you almost wake up, you don't know when that run is going to happen.
Oh no, well I just got back from Australia and that was brilliant. I loved it because I was really badly jet lagged, and it's the best jet lag cure for a start, but I was waking up around 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I was going for a run straight away. And for the whole time I was there, I was hardly sleeping. But I was going for a run twice a day, don't tell Grace.
So, because you run every day.
Yeah.
So you're running twice a day?
I was running twice a day. And sometimes you want to do a bit of sightseeing. And I'd be like, well, there's no point in me getting like
on a bus, one of those
bus.
stops.
So I'm just going to run there.
It is the best way to visit a new place, isn't it?
It's just and it's you get your geography's better. You know where you are, and also there's nothing quite like getting lost when you're running. I quite like that. And now that I've got a trick because you find my phone. I've got a bag tag on my suitcase. So my suitcase in the hotel room, so I can always see where my suitcase is, so I know how to get back.
Clever.
So I don't even need to really
That's when
figure
your
out.
bag's got there. Then.
Yeah, and I do love it when you've run around for ages. You go, I'm totally lost, and look, and it's like 2 streets that way.
Yeah.
So what's the worst you've ever been lost?
I once got lost in Munich. And that was really bad.
Write it down.
I did actually get lost in Munich.
Was that in the English garden?
In
the park?
Oh no, I've no idea where I was, but I thought I had a really good sense of direction, and I do have a good sense of direction.
Yeah.
But I think in Munich, really, roads you think are straight are very slightly bending.
Yeah.
And if there's a very slight bend in a very long road, you're screwed because your brain says you're going in the right direction, you're not, and then you think. And you don't check the maps, you just think, well, I know it's this direction, so you keep going, and you've been going in an entirely opposite direction. And then I couldn't find the tour bus. It wasn't even a venue, it was a bus.
Oh no.
And I think they'd moved it as well.
But wait till you go to a run then quickly move it around the
corner. But they moved it a couple of streets away, but I was like, I've got no reference for what, so I was just running up and down streets trying to find a bus. Anyway, but yeah, I've been lost a few times, but I do quite like that. It's nice. It's just, you know.
So would you put yourself like in a lost situation? Would you rather be lost in a city or lost in a forest?
Oh, it's the city.
Okay, so the actual kind of landmark kind of thing is a much more, because I quite like the idea of being lost in the woods and all of these trees. It's a bit more kind of.
That's until you're really lost, and then you get probably quite scared.
Well, do you know what? It's a bit like.
I actually once ran. This reminds me of. I ran with John Mayock in some woods outside of Bydgoszcz.
Yes, I remember this story.
Poland.
Yeah.
And he actually did take a bread roll from breakfast and
Really?
dropped the bread roll.
No. Hansel and Gretel
in case
style.
he got dropped to be able to find his way back.
Because I once went for a run.
He went to find his way back.
I went for a run in Norway. I went for a run in Norway, and I started just thinking about trolls, right? And then I started getting a bit scared of trolls. Isn't that weird? I'm a grown man, and I was running through some woods in Norway, going, I wonder if there must be something behind trolls. It doesn't come from nowhere, does it? What if they're here?
There's always truth even in jest.
yeah.
But there's someone that's like onto something.
It doesn't half get you going though, that. And also I was wearing.
Mine does play tricks.
You know, I don't know the make. Helly Hansen is the make, and I don't wear it anymore.
Other brands are available.
Don't send me any. But it's got like black and white stripes down the arms.
Yeah.
Right. I think they need to change that because it really attracts seagulls. And it was on that same run that they were after me. It's terrifying.
It's like
Norwegian seagulls.
Got the birds.
Yeah, and with trolls.
The ones that are bad are the geese on the banks.
It's only the ones with red
when you're
beaks
in
to be
Manchester.
scared of. The red beaks, they're horrible. Manchester, yeah. I used to have to. I would have to.
I've climbed up the bank before by Old Trafford and then gone back down.
I always ran from the Lowry Hotel to Media City when I was doing The Voice.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, it's a good way to start the day. You know? I love doing it, and also it was a great way to get paparazzi'd in the morning. That was when I was thinking, right, I'm not that famous, and the other three are really famous, but I've got to do something about that. Because I don't want to be famous, but it's a really good way of getting what I want, right? It's true.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, so how can we be famous? I'll straighten my teeth, lose some weight, get on The Voice, get paparazzi. And then, sorry, I'm going on tangent. Yeah. First day I arrived at The Voice, I was in a different hotel to the other three judges. And I was like, why am I in a different
hotel? Did you get lost
again? No. I wasn't in the posh hotel. They were in a posh hotel. I was in a less posh hotel. And and I'm not a diva, but I was thinking, why is that? And I was annoyed. And then they sent a car for me, and my car was something like city cabs, right? It arrived in Media City. I went, city cabs. I go, it's all right. I arrived there, and Tom Jones and Will Allen both arrived in like Maybachs, right? And then I said, why is that? And I said, oh, it was in their contract. And I was saying, well, I don't know what's in my contract. I just signed it, right? So, and then I was like, well, I want a nice car. And then I thought, well, I'm not going to get one, so I'll run in every day, right? Just to make it look like I did it on my terms. Yeah. But to rub salt in the wound, they said, okay, we're going to film the arrival now, and you can use Tom's car to get out of. I'm saying, no, if you're filming me arriving, you film me arriving in a city cab. Don't pretend you got me this Maybach. Yeah. So anyway, I was really annoyed about that. I'm not even a diva, but it was the injustice of it.
Did you get upgraded after you got packed right?
I got moved into their hotel.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And was that a longer run-in?
And I wish I hadn't, because the crew stayed at the other one. It was much more fun.
See, don't be a diva.
Yeah, don't be a diva. They put me in the right one for me, and I was in the right car for me. Yeah.
But did you get packed running though? Did you?
Yeah. Oh,
Did they keep up?
I'd wait around for just outside the hotel, so it was still when I was looking fresh.
Oh, okay.
I'd always stop a little bit longer to put my gloves on.
Don't even wear gloves.
You got me. Take your lens caps off. No, I do. I always wear, not when it's really sunny, but I can run it. Even in the cold, I run in a vest. But as long as I've got gloves on, I don't get cold.
I'm with you on that.
Like
I'm with that.
I would race in a vest and shorts, even when it's freezing cold. But I'd have gloves on because my hands get cold.
And then if you start thinking about it, it's off-putting.
You seen arm sleeves that are becoming
I don't
more
like
of a thing.
this.
So it's like
you can wear them because you're professionals, but I run in the same park as a park run, which I don't mind park run. It's not, but it does annoy me because they're dressed as if they're going to the Olympics, and they're not doing a 5k on a Saturday morning, and they've all got like snoods.
What's it called?
You know those kind of like they're like
seen the snooze?
they're like
Yeah,
they're like a
when we were at school. I didn't know if you ran in them.
it was like it's like an endless scarf.
Are they not called
Yeah.
a buff or something?
Yeah, but like
No, snood. I called it a snood.
I think it's called. I don't know what it's called, but like
think
they've
it
got
is.
all the equipment on. About 15 Fitbits. You run once a week.
So you don't have a park run PB then?
I don't. I've never
And you
done.
haven't
I've
done.
never.
Do you know what an alphabeta is?
No.
Because we didn't know that either, did we?
No, we didn't.
What's an
We learned
alphabeta?
that An alphabeta is somebody who's run a park run for every letter of the alphabet.
Oh right.
Or this
What-
fella.
I used
X
to.
then? X. I didn't know that you can go to other countries.
Okay.
But I don't know. You can't say Exeter.
Well, I was going to say, like, could you cheat and do Exeter? But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just used my Nike health, just my Apple Health thing to see how far I've gone. You know, it's just a step counter. But I used to use the Nike one on my phone, and then I fell out with that. I liked it because
that wasn't I was talking on it.
No. I fell out with it not because I liked the fact she showed you your route. I like that, and I wish I still had that. But what I fell out with the fact that you gave her rewards. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I got to a certain point, so I reached like the top level, and then nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Completed it.
I've completed it, and I thought like at least give me congratulations. But it got to like I think it was like black level, but then
Like a black belt.
But then there's nothing else to get to, and I was like, well, I'll stop using that now. Then they don't even send you anything. You know, if you've done that, you've run like 50,000 miles. You want a hat.
Yeah.
Or a snood. I'd wear a snood.
I'll be honest. There is you get to the Olympics and there's an element to that as well.
Really? Well, what's next?
I should be set for life. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's like
Yeah.
there's free Coke, but
Yeah. But arm things. What's the point?
well, it's just again, it's another one of those contraptions. It's like
I'm not. In this thing, I don't want to think that I don't like park run or
No.
sleep. Right. It's not like I'm against it. It's just not for me. Right.
No.
That's fine. You can say that, can't you?
that's the important bit.
Yeah.
Is the bit that, and we always try and talk and promote this, is running is what's for you.
Yeah.
And it's never about funneling people into a certain way of doing things, and for you it's a much more of a personal kind of creative journey, which is important.
Yeah.
It's like whether you do a park run or not is kind of irrelevant, because some people do like, some people don't. So no.
It's whether you want to do it socially or not. I mean,
Yeah.
if you don't want to do the London Marathon, you're not going to pop
Thing is,
in
I
the
don't want
park.
to do many things socially, so I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to work for me.
So we're really grateful you're here, because I feel
This is fine because it's limited,
When he's had enough, he can just walk out.
it's limited.
but because there's cameras and this is kind of work, I'm okay with it, right? And I'm not that. I don't know. I've learned over the many years of being in showbiz that I'm quite good when I have to be, right?
Yeah, so
and I have
it's
to be.
basically switch it on.
Yeah.
Switch it
So
on.
I'm good at being an extrovert. I'm good at talking. I'm good at that when it's and I suppose my wife could complain to me, well, you have to be most of the time, not just because cameras are pointing at you, but I find it very hard to
But the thing is, when we saw you a couple of weeks ago and we talked about doing this, and obviously there's no cameras, you seemed very comfortable to talk about running because of it's a subject matter that's easier to talk about. So I guess I don't know whether it's to say don't undersell yourself in that kind of comfortableness, but you see when anyone's on a subject matter they're comfortable with, or it means something to them, whether there's cameras are not there. And I feel like running is something
I generally like it, but I'm also really intrigued why I like it so much, because the reasons I started doing it were because I couldn't stomach the idea of going to a gym. It's weird. I had to go in one in Australia because it was too hot to run outside, and the hotel was over one, and it was like a proper. It wasn't just a hotel gym; it was like a gym.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what to do. All these people in here, like,
But we all feel like that. I feel like that. Genuinely.
I don't think everyone in there felt like that.
I
knew what
So
they were
some
doing.
people do it. Enjoy it.
do,
And
yeah,
again,
yeah.
it's one of those.
But
things,
again,
that's what you
it's the
want to do.
repetitiveness.
And
If
some
they-
people prefer running inside.
Yeah,
Treadmills, but
but-
I would always go outside if I have the
Yeah.
choice.
It was just too hot. So but it was such a weird, like, it felt like socialising, even though I didn't speak to anyone. And I found that quite quite a weird thing.
You feel a bit goldfish bowl.
A little
especially
bit,
when
yeah.
You're on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Like looking.
You must feel that, especially because people are going.
Yeah. Trying to look and see what's.
It's like seeing me at karaoke.
So when you're performing,
yeah,
is that the same thing? So if you talk about it's like work if you're doing doing something like, but is there more?
I'm an extrovert.
pleasure
I'm an extrovert for cash. Yeah.
No, but there's a genuine love of performing as well.
Yeah, definitely. I do love it, and again, it's probably running gives me the same thing as that. It's all in some way athletic in some way. However, since I've got actually got fitter, right? Because you're quite fit in your 20s, but then you drop it. But I'm probably fitter now than I've ever been in my life. On stage, I sometimes have to pretend to be tired, right? Because now I don't get tired. So I'm only on stage for like 90 minutes, maybe a bit more, and I'm running around all the time. People are like, "He's got so much energy like that," and they used to like it when I looked like I was really trying hard.
Yeah,
I was out of my breath. I was like that. Yeah. And now I don't get like that, so I pretend now. I'm like this.
Just climb up higher.
No, but I'm like this. And people are cheering. Is you like James Brown leaving the stage going, I can't do anymore. Okay, I'm back. I'm doing that.
He's resurrected.
I'm doing that, but yeah. And then I used to come off stage and have to collapse and people have to bring me things. And I'm there going, right, what's next?
How does the running affect your performance?
I think it's miles better. On a day I've run, the performance is better. You'd think that people just assume that if you go running, you're gonna be more tired, and you're not. It's such a. I can't expound on how great it is. It's a cure-all as well. If I've got a cold, I'm saying to Grace, I'm going to go for a run. She goes, no, you feel terrible. I said, I know I'll feel better afterwards, and it might be like a fake high from it, because sometimes you feel better, but it only lasts about 3 hours.
And you're worse.
But then you're worse. But if I need to feel better for a show, I'll go for a run before. Yeah. And I'll if I don't run before a show now, I'm very disappointed in myself. Yeah.
You're going to run Christmas Day?
If I can get away with it, yeah. And I don't want to be Mr. Manipulative.
You need it in your contract. It's in my contract. It's my rider.
You
have to be
contract, your marriage contract.
It was in your vows.
It's
in your vows.
Before I was married, I was getting out for a run on Christmas Day.
I think that I would love to go out for a run on Christmas Day, but Grace is very Christmas Day orientated. Yeah. So I'm not sure I'll be able to.
Not before they get up? Everyone gets up?
The worst thing...
You've got a 4-year-old.
Yeah, I know, but
you're going to get out before he gets up?
No, I've tried that. I've tried that, and I've thought I'll get back before they wake up. But even if you're back 5 minutes after they've woken up, you're in trouble. But no, I've tried getting up early to go for runs, but Grace doesn't like to wake up on her own.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, and you've got to be really quick.
No, I get. But I just want to because when I.
But Christmas Day, I would love that. That would make my Christmas. And you know what? I'm going to start hinting it now.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of time.
Yeah.
And then saying...
You can fit it in. There's times in the day when after...
Oh, it's a heavy schedule.
Would you go for a walk? Do you not have
Oh, no, Grace wants to go to the pub with me. She says, just me and her and the dog go to get away.
On the day?
On the day, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not the same as a run on your own, is it?
No.
God, it seems so mean. It seems so mean, but we spend all...
You need to get Grace running, that's what you need.
Yeah.
No, it's not going to happen. Well, she ran back to the car the other day from TK Maxx, and I openly laughed.
Well, because she said to me what's so great about running?
Oh, I know, she's funny.
She was trying to, she was like explaining why is running so good, and I thought I don't want to convince you, but you said the words why it does what it does, but it's you can't convey it until you do it, but.
It's awesome.
She said she would love to know.
Yeah,
because you come back from your runs and you're so happy. She said, "I'd love to be able to get that."
Yeah, well, it's
free.
free.
Do it without running.
It's free.
Yeah.
Apart from the trainers.
But I was going to say, and I assume you wear shorts and stuff.
No, but basically, it's.
I know what you mean.
You don't have to pay a charge.
And you can do it anywhere.
You can do it anywhere. You get so much. You can see the sights. Even you can run errands.
Yes.
I do, and I love a run with an errand. Yeah. Even if it's like a rucksack full of... I'm yet to find a good running rucksack, by the way, so any recommendations? Okay. I need 2 straps, one under my ribcage, one here. and not lots of flapping flaps.
Yeah. How much stuff are you carrying?
Well, no, just like ASOS stuff for Grace.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Do exactly what you just.
Okay, do they?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need. So I like anything like that. Going to the shops, and then a little walk back. I do like a little walk at the end of a run as well.
Yes.
Even if it's just stopping just the street before your house, just a little walk. Yeah.
Do you do that?
Do
Walk at the end?
No.
No, straight in the door.
Yeah.
No, straight to the shower.
As a kid, I used to still do laps of the house if I was back 2 minutes too early.
Really?
I had a 40-minute run to do, and I was back at 39.5 minutes. I'd run around the house.
Dear.
See, I would do
finish
exactly that
Yeah.
zigzag to get it to zero, and then I'm that person, unfortunately. I was going to say, because you said about like when you're on the run and trying to remember what you said, the thing, because I do that a lot with things, and I remember in numbers.
Yeah.
So if I let's just use a bad example, but I have done this. Like I need to go to the shops afterwards, supermarket, and pick up some items.
Yeah.
I don't remember what they are. I remember the number of items.
Right,
And
okay.
Then when I revisit in my head, I go, well, there was 5 items to remember. So if I remember 4, I know there's another one, because it's always the last one that's the nuisance one. I have to go back.
So what do you do if you've got 26 items?
It's never that many.
No, because it's a run thing.
It's a run thing. It's a run.
Yeah.
So if I've got an important, even if we're doing podcasting, and I think of 3 really good questions, I don't remember the question. I remember the number. I remember there's 3, and then I go home.
That's like when you're revising for exams as well.
Yes,
I think there's 3
I remember.
key points you need to put down.
It's easier to remember the number of things I've thought rather than what it is, and then I will, because eventually I'll get it, even if I'm like, I know there's a third, so I write the 2 down, and I know
really
there's
weird.
a third, and I will get there. It just may not come instantly. So that's how I do.
It's really weird.
He also does things like, what did you do in Rutland? You wrote yourself a note.
Oh,
do you know?
This
Have you worked it out yet?
No, do you know what's funny? To tell it quickly up to speed with the story, I am a mess at the moment. I'll be honest with life and kids and stuff, and I'm sleepwalking a lot at the moment for some reason. Yeah.
At least he's not running.
Well, I don't know what I did last night because the chair was upside down. I don't know what. I just remember being in the bathroom at some point.
Right.
But I did wake up in bed, which is a good thing.
Okay, yeah.
But there were things turned up, and I don't know what I'd done. Anyway, we had a conversation. So we were at Steve Cram's training camp 2-3 weeks ago, and it was a full-on day. And that night, I woke up and I'd written myself a note. And I was like, when the heck did I do that? And then we had a conversation trying to remember it. And this is going to sound bad, but these are the pants I wore and my notes in my pocket. So when I went back to the room, so I wrote myself, and this wasn't planned, by the way. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. But that was the note I wrote myself in the sleep.
Bond thing.
Find band thing.
Oh, find band thing.
I have no idea what that means.
Find band thing.
But I wrote it to myself in my sleep and just woke up.
I thought it was Bond.
Bond, yeah, maybe it is Bond. Bond.
Find band thing. Well, find band thing.
Band.
Is there any memorabilia that you've had in the past you wanted to find?
And it's Rutland, so it's proof it was in there.
Yeah. He's gone through all of it. He's gone.
Because you were doing the you did a whole gym workout thing, didn't you?
Yeah,
So is it a TheraBand? That's why I thought.
Honestly, I feel like if it was important enough, I would remember. So
well, you say that, but it's not true, is it?
Because
in the middle of the night, you have the greatest ideas. I had a brilliant idea for a game show the other night.
Go on.
And I woke up.
I can't remember it.
No. I woke up.
Did it involve a band?
It was in a hotel. It was in a hotel, and it was on their paper. I wrote about 15 pages of it. Woke up in the morning, thought that was amazing. In my head, it's still amazing. Read it, I went, terrible.
So that one's not happening then.
I don't even like game shows.
Yeah. Were you hosting it?
No, Emma Willis was. I was on it in my dream.
Emma Willis is hosting, you're in it. Okay.
Yeah, it was
a very real dream.
It was very real.
The full 15 pages.
It was called The Table Game.
The Table Game? Okay.
Yeah, I know, it wasn't very good.
Well, watch this space.
Yeah.
Well, you're hosting the quiz we're doing tonight, aren't we?
Yes, I am hosting the quiz tonight. I'm quite excited about that.
Which is the Children with Cancer UK.
Yes.
Ultimate Christmas quiz.
Yes.
We're on that team with Adele.
And
Adele?
Adele Roberts.
Yeah.
Adele.
Adele Roberts? Sorry. That sounds like a terrible thing for Adele Roberts.
She's banker for the music question.
Oh, right, okay. But not Adele. Not Adele.
No.
Yeah.
Adele.
Okay.
And Jill Scott.
And Jill Scott. Well, that's a good team.
That's why we're asking you if there's any sports, but apparently there's no sports questions.
I'm just trying to think, because I did write the questions, but I don't want to give too much away.
Did you write them in your sleep?
Yeah. They're good. I didn't write all the questions because some of them, we've got some celebrity videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And some of them are not really questions. Can I let you know some of them? It won't give you an advantage, will it?
If we know the question in advance.
No, not questions. Well, because me and Lee Francis are hosting it. And we thought, wouldn't it be funny if we did bits of scripts from Hollywood movies in thick northern accents and you have to guess the movie?
That's brilliant.
Oh, that is quite good.
That's brilliant.
We'll be rubbish at it.
I feel pretty confident about that one.
Yeah, and another one we're doing is I've just bought a big pad of paper from Ryman's. Yeah, there are other shops available.
WH Smith?
Yeah, and then it's gonna be like I've been assaulted by a celebrity, and then I'm gonna describe the celebrity to him as he draws them, and he's gonna hold it up. So you'll hear my description.
Right.
And he'll be drawing away, and they'll show you the picture, and you've got to guess what celebrity.
That's brilliant.
I've got five of those. That'll take about half an hour.
I'm excited.
So we've got some good rounds.
It's going to be fun.
So it's not all like just questions.
Are you going to go for a run before? Have you got time?
I've been for one today. I've been for one today. Yeah.
Oh, you've been for one?
I went for a weird one today. I didn't know where I was going. I dropped the kids off at school in my running stuff, which I always feel weird about with all the mums around.
Are you wearing tights?
No, I do wear short, like very thin, anti-chafing, instead of Vaseline things underneath very short shorts.
Yeah.
Always like Harry Styles shorts.
Right.
But I have to wear the long things as well. I feel silly. And
I used to drop the kids at school all the time and run kids.
Well, that's fine. It'd be like I used to do it all the time in a stripy blazer and a microphone. Hey kids! And so I just thought I'm just going to set off, and I went off in a weird direction. But that's quite nice as well.
No, of course.
Yeah, bit of exploring.
But you find
How long did I do?
Yeah.
12 today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's all right.
No, it's 10k, 12k,
that's
not 12,
about
7 miles. 7 miles.
How much do you reckon? Is that every day?
No, it's somewhere between 8 and 12 a day.
Yeah.
I think. I'd love to do longer, because it's got to the point now where it's just like walking. I don't want that sound like I'm showing off, but it does get to the point where I'm not really pushing myself.
But you don't mix it up, like you don't sometimes go and do a hill workout or.
There's always hills.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, running backwards up Primrose Hill, like with a tyre attached to me and stuff, which I once saw John Turode do.
Did he know the tyre was there? Mate, you've got a tyre in the back of that, you might want to look at that.
He's got plenty enough going on at the moment. Yeah. Dragging Greg Wallace down the other side. Sorry.
You can do the sledging down the hill.
Yeah. No, it's just weird. I was thinking people, see him in the park doing all this weird stuff, and I just go for a run.
Yeah.
It's just, sorry.
Yeah.
No, people know I feel like I'm criticising people that do stuff that it's not like I'm in perfect shape. Still look in the mirror and go, how come I can run that far every day and I've still got these bits here? You know what I mean? It's like it's fine everywhere apart from certain bits. I wish you could actually, Also, it's annoying because I go running all the time, and I know at some point someone's going to accuse me of taking a Ozempic. You know what I mean?
What's that?
What's Ozempic? Yeah. Oh yeah. What's that? As if he doesn't know. That jab everyone's on to lose weight.
Oh right, I didn't. Yeah.
So because I really work at that.
See, but they see you running, so I don't think you do.
It's okay.
I don't think you will get accused. But just for the record, he's not on his Ozempic.
No, God no. God no. It's going to
do what I do. Pretend you don't know what it is.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
You're not going to do well in tonight's quiz. Heavily Ozempic, mate. We've got a load of celebrity faces. Who's on Ozempic? We're gonna there's gonna be such a huge crashing or something. So they're gonna find out something about it in a couple of years, aren't they? Because everyone's raced into it.
Yeah, quite.
I do feel that that's why running is good.
It's good.
It lets you kind of enjoy food, enjoy life.
Everyone that doesn't like running always goes, "What about your knees?" I'm like, "What about your knees?" It's just moving around, and I think that it does far more good for me than whatever it's doing to my knees, because my knees are better than they've ever been. Because at least I'm moving.
It's building up the muscle strength around them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think, and do you run off road sometimes as well?
Yeah. Every day there's bits that from my house to Finsbury Park. There's an old railway disused railway line, so I run down that, and that's all over the shop.
Yeah,
and I like that.
That's really good for you because it's stabilising everything.
Yeah, and it's not just road running, but I try and pick routes where there's not many crossings.
Yeah.
Which is not easy to do around London, I guess. But
I've got one.
If you're in the parks, you're all right.
Oh yeah.
Also, just pick the right time till they go across the road, and there you go. It's safer to use the crossing. Thank you
conscious,
so much.
Is that it?
You got time. You've got to get to the quiz.
I do. I've got a lot to do. I don't know why, because I get nervous about lots of things. I'm not nervous about it at all.
Well,
that's good.
It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
I'm doing it with Lee as well.
Because you're amongst friends as well, so
there's a lot of famous people there.
So there'll be a lot of people want to win as well.
How do you think I feel about this? I'm literally a nobody. Like, there you go.
Tell you what it probably is, right? I'm coasting with Lee Francis, who was Keith Lemon, right? Now I'm friends with him anyway, and I don't want to say this because I do like him, but one of the main reasons I'm friends with him is because if I go anywhere with him, he just draws the attention. He's more famous than I am. And he looks more. Well, I don't know he's more famous than I am, but he looks more famous than I am. Everyone recognises him, and it's great to have a mate like that. It's brilliant because it's like, I can just get on with being me. And so tonight, he's going to be there, and I can just be psychic. Yeah. Even though I'll probably be keeping it on track because he's quite erratic. I'm going to be but at least I'm not. I won't feel like I'm making a fool of myself because his job is to make a fool of himself. We are wearing matching outfits though.
Are you?
Yeah.
Christmas jumpers or not?
No, it's not. It's a lot more him than it is me. But I just happen to have the same outfit, and he suggested we wear the same outfit.
Do you know you and I doing that as well?
Oh yeah. Look forward to it. Got enough Vaseline?
Yeah. No, I need, what's it called? Zempic to slip into the...
Zempic, yeah. Unfortunately, you can't get, targeted Zempic, because I would put it there.
Come on. I think that's called body dysmorphia.
Do you know what? I think it is.
Because there's nothing...
I think it is, but I don't think there's anything wrong for me with a little bit of body dysmorphia. Keeps me on my toes.
Keeps you competitive. Keeps you motivated to go out.
Totally agree. Yeah. My wife regularly every day lets me know where it's filling out, where it's not.
Like my wife will say, "You look too skinny."
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, that's good.
There's a lot of people listening. I think will take a lot. I know you're saying like you feel bad about how you're talking about other people that run, but actually you're highly inspirational in how running is so much more than just about PBs or completing marathons. There's more to it to impact your life than we've necessarily delved into.
So it's not the competitive side.
No, it's like this is a completely unique. It's another way and a unique way to what we've addressed, how running can impact someone's life, and the purity of your response to how running makes every little thing better is very inspiring for people.
Oh, it does. But on a like much deeper level, because we haven't got that. I think it has. Like, I don't want to be as dramatic as saying saved my life, but it's basically the reason I'm happily married with kids and not miserable on my own, drinking far too much, bitter at the world, which is where I was heading until I started running. I was kind of like just angry and you thought I was being cheated out of success, and running just makes it seem everything's fine. From the smallest thing, like you've got to ring British Gas, which is the biggest problem in the world, to come back and run and go, I don't care. It's the same thing about the fact that your latest record didn't go to #1. You come back from a run, I don't care. Puts everything.
The perspective side of it is brilliant.
It's great. Because being healthy and energised is, makes the day or make everything.
And it's so great to have, like, Grace, as she said to you, she wishes she had something she could do for an hour where my mood can go from quite a dark place, not dark place, but quite dark, moody, not engaging, to coming back and being like brilliant with the kids, brilliant with her, happy, the person she married, in an hour.
Does swimming not do that? Because you said she swims.
She swims, but I think half of the fact she swims is she likes swimming in the Caribbean.
That's quite a commute.
And I think that'd make me happy as well.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the cold. desperate to move out of the country.
Okay.
And I just.
And you can take your running with you if you do. So.
I like it here.
You're going to have a heated swimming pool.
I've had a swimming pool before. It's a nightmare. If you own a swimming pool, it's just. Have you got a swimming pool?
No.
Have you got a swimming pool?
I've got a bathtub.
Right.
But it is an outside.
I had a swimming pool once in London. This is when I was feeling flush, right? And when you own a swimming pool, for me anyway, it just became for me about pool maintenance. Right?
Yeah.
It wasn't anything about enjoying a pool maintenance. And I, during the summer, go on lots of gigs all over the world, and then everybody used it but me. And I'd come back off tour, so like a weekend away, Monday morning, clean the pool. I'd go away on a Thursday afternoon, the weekend, everyone would be around my house using the pool. Monday morning, clean the pool. All these things you have to do, spanners and chemicals. And I was thinking, I'm going to put too many into an old boy.
And then when you have kids, it's about the safety aspect of it.
Yeah, we moved out before we had kids.
Yeah.
It was only a tiny pool. It was no bigger than this room. It was quite deep, and it had one of those things you swim against.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
It was outdoor. That was boring. Boring. People love it, like, can't see anything.
It is one of the things where you think, I'm glad I'm a runner, because when you retire, you can just still keep running.
Yeah.
Different pace, different places, different level. Whereas if you are a swimmer or somebody who needs that equipment or hurdler, you've got to be able to have access to that, whereas we can do it anywhere, and that's the best.
You can do it anywhere. And you can pick stuff up when you're doing it. Swimming.
You can't swim carrying a bag of lemons.
Yeah. Thank you so much, buddy.
Thank you very much indeed.
That was just so good, wasn't it? Again, refreshing, just the outlook, and also I think the way that he talked about the fact that where his life would be without running.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think I've said it myself. I can't imagine where I would be right now, having not gone on that journey. For him, it's been a slightly different entry point, but I keep going in my head how open and honest and with it. Something that's so personal to him, to be so open describing what it does, I thought is amazing, and how he says how running has effectively saved him. And there's lots of people out there that I'm sure have got similar experiences, which we'd love to hear more about, and that, because I think this is another angle to running that shows how layered it is, and there's so many different, because I do think to a certain extent, I don't know if you feel this at the moment with having retired, but certainly running is going to be part of my healing as through retirement from running. So running's going to heal me into everyday life after retiring 12 months ago.
Well, it's that consistent part.
Yeah.
Which basically is the link between your career and your life in the future. Running can still be a part of that. And I think that perspective, that balance, I think Ricky really, really brought it to life in the way that he expressed that. So thank you very much.
I reckon he will have organised a lot of people's relationship with running a bit more in terms of like offering a different, because it's okay
to not want to do it with a group of other people, or to only want to do it with a group of other people. But
he didn't shy away from his feeling about, he's so sure of the way he wants it to be for him, which is the healthy part. It's not about doing something because someone else is doing it. He's doing it for him. He's doing it for his reason. And I think there was a lot of angles that other people can identify with and draw upon that, which was really healthy, I think, and great. But anyway.
And the fact that it helped him to get more out of his performance on stage.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of people will run before work because they feel they're more productive at work.
You do that.
Yeah. But it was my work for a long time. But a lot of people work
now.
9 to 5 will go for a run before. Yeah, and if I have something to do, I definitely feel like I'm just a little bit sharper, a little bit more
energized
awake and switched on.
Well, this is the bit, like, he nailed it. He said, people think you go for a run and you're more tired for the day. You're not. You're energized.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're on a marathon, it's like different, but you get them. Yeah.
Depends how far.
It depends how you run.
And how after a hard workout you can be absolutely wiped out. But please do, as I said before, get in touch and let us know your reasons why you run. You're going to have to listen to the shakeout on Thursday to find out how we got on in the quiz that Ricky talked about, because we obviously haven't quite done that yet. So
no. He wouldn't give us any of the answers though. That was frustrating.
Giving you some things to think about.
Yes.
Pointers in little bits, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to that. So let's get on with the Honours Board.
Yes.
Honours Board is of course sponsored by High Five.
Yes.
Head to highfive.co.uk and use the discount Paula25. And also from the end of December you can get the Zero Plus
Yes.
products, which add a little bit more. So they add their creatine, they add their vitamins, 22 vitamins and minerals, I think it was.
Yep.
And then the extra salts, triple the salt.
3 different types of
if you're a
drinks.
heavy
Yeah.
sweater or you're in very warm, don't try and, what did he call it? Raw dog? Don't try and raw dog it.
What Ricky said. Yeah, what he said. Raw. Yeah, don't raw dog.
Hydration and your electrolytes and your salts in there. So getting on with the honours board for this week and getting a high five this week. First up is Dawn. Mm-hmm. And Dawn says, I love listening to all the great advice in Paula's Run Club. It keeps me inspired and motivated on every run. I'm 56 and currently 48 weeks into my 52 half marathons in 2025 challenge. Wow. Raising funds for Poppy's Light Foundation, created in memory of a friend's daughter Poppy, who sadly passed away in 2024 from an undiagnosed heart condition, aged just 20. My running journey began in 2012 after losing my mum. I signed up for my first half marathon on what would have been her birthday. That's lovely. Turning something heartbreaking into something positive in her memory. Many years later, I'm 4 stars into my 6-star World Marathon Majors journey, completing Boston this year, 4:16, after qualifying in Chicago 2023 with a PB of 3:51.22. I'm also, along with my partner David's 3 halves into Super Half series, our 4th planned for Berlin next year. Although David insists he's not a runner, we run every step together. He is a runner then. Yeah, definitely a runner. Yeah. Running has given me so much purpose, resilience, friendships with amazing people from all over the world. Please include me in your honours board so that you can help to raise the profile of Poppy's Light Foundation.
Perfect.
Let me do that again. Please include me in your shout out so that you can help to raise the profile of Poppy's Light Foundation. Congratulations, Dawn. You are on the honours board.
Yeah, what a good one. I think that's... So I always feel a little bit kind of a little bit emotional about those kind of things. It's lovely how running can kind of be healing and also do amazing things with raising money and raising awareness and all that. But yeah, lovely. What a suitable honours board that is.
And so hopefully the high five goodies will help her complete that 6-star journey. So the best of luck with that, Dawn. Yes. And a huge shout out for what you've done so far. Yeah,
I wonder what the 2 stars missing are.
Well, it's not Chicago and it's not Boston. So yeah.
Yeah, it might be. Well, yeah, we don't. And the next on the list was, I mean, we're a little bit a week behind of saying it, but want to draw attention to obviously the incredible Alex Yee, who ran 2 hours and 6 in Valencia Marathon. Now 2nd fastest British athlete ever behind Mo Farah, and obviously an Olympic gold medalist in the triathlon. And I think what was lovely about it and acknowledging it is this guy is... He said a lot before the race, and we were trying to guess what he could run. He talked a lot about how this is his last ditch go because he wasn't totally happy with his London Marathon run of 2:11 earlier this year, and it almost felt like this might be the last chance saloon for him, which I think would have been a shame because I think he's a fantastic runner. I mean, I was on teams with him at the European Champs as a runner.
Underlined by a lot of people say Olympic champion in the triathlon and now turned to running, but he actually started out as running.
Well, it was a combo, wasn't it? Yeah, he was always combined because he was on European cross teams he was a very, very good runner, and he ran 27:52 for 10k.
Learner too.
Yeah.
2nd marathon, and already right up there. And I have to say, extremely smart in the way that he ran.
Oh yes,
very strong negative splits and closing very quickly, and got himself up to 7th.
Yeah, I was going to say that for me, one of the most impressive things about that run was his position of 7th, because quite often we can get wrapped up in times, but to finish in the top 10, well inside top 10 in a high class field like that is very, very impressive. Yeah. But I do you know what? I'm really intrigued to know if he will do London next year, or what he does now off the back of that, and we should get him back on if he will to talk to him more about why he and what he did in the build-up, what changed
to make that difference in London, or was it just experience? But congratulations.
Yeah, well done, Alex. Good lad.
And final one for this week on the honours board. They already got the high five goodies last night.
Yes.
But we were down in Brighton and we had a Paula's Run Club get together shakeout with high five. We ran along the seafront in Brighton, had a lot of fun. So huge shout out in addition to the honours board to everybody who came along to that. And I want to single out Michelle. Yes. So Michelle is the lady who asked the question about being totally freaked out. She signed up for a half marathon
in Brighton.
Is she going to be able to get through it? She's at 7k now, and she's going to build up. She's going to hopefully stay in touch and let us know how she gets on. But I think, big shout out for taking on that challenge, and good luck with it.
Yeah, no, absolutely awesome. And keep an eye out for hopefully more live events, possibly in Brighton or in a place near you. I think for me, that's something that I really enjoy, those kind of get-togethers, so community things, people getting their photos with you, and I'm just in the background. But anyway, that's
even though Thommo did a rain dance and we ended up running in the rain.
Yes, that was good fun.
A lot of fun.
We had
You're right. I mean,
glow
that's
sticks.
one of the things about the road to London that I'm really excited about doing is actually doing those get-togethers and running with people, because you chat to different people at different points in the run, and you learn things all the time, and it's really great to be together with that community.
Exactly. So keep an eye out for more, hopefully coming up in the future. And well done to everyone that turned up. Well, thank you to everyone who turned up. Thank you for the run. Thank you for listening. And
thank you to High Five for hosting
and all the goodies. So therefore that you've already got. But yeah, good Honours Boards list again.
Absolutely. And don't forget, if you do have somebody you want to nominate for the Honours Board, or if you want to nominate yourself or whatever you're doing and highlight what you're doing, please send in a message to +44 7564 747 914, or by email to paulasrunclub@momentumbroadcast.co.uk, or on socials @Paula's Run Club. This has been a Momentum Broadcast production. Thank you very much for listening to us. We will see you on Thursday for the Shakeout.